Excellent.
There we go. Hello, everybody. This is Janine Ehrentraut with eXp Realty, and I have Taryn Hugo with me today. And Taryn is amazing. She showed me a little snapshot of how to set up a Google business page and how important it really is. So I know we're a little bit on the time crunch, so I'm gonna hand it over to Taryn, and thank you very much, Taryn.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, everybody who's watching, and thank you. Oh, it looks like we have somebody else connecting.
Himanshu.
Thank you for being here, and it's nice to meet everybody. I hope everybody can hear me okay. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay. And can everybody see the presentation okay as well? Okay.
I can. Lori, Himanshu, can you see the presentation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. Nice to meet you, Himanshu, and Lori, thank you for being here. So just to start off the presentation, my name is Taryn Hugo. I'm a digital marketing specialist, and I specialize in real estate, providing services for different real estate professionals in large metropolitan areas. I am located in Portland. And that's where I've focused most of my real estate marketing work, looking to expand into certain parts of Vancouver as well as Seattle. And the name of my company is Digital Real Estate Solutions. So I do, again, appreciate everybody being here, and we'll just go right into it. So for my basic mission statement, my main mission is to guide and support individuals in navigating the realm of digital marketing, basically. And with my experience in property management and marketing, combining the two together, I want to and have been helping real estate professionals launch their digital footprint through different strategies and different platforms online. My goal mainly is to help these individuals gain back the time and energy necessary to developing a successful real estate career. We all know that real estate is a great career to have, but there's also a lot that comes with it. And we all know that it can really suck when you work really hard for something and you feel like you're not seeing the results. So often we spread ourselves way too thin and don't have enough time to spend doing what it is that we really want to do, which is selling to clients. Focusing on the real estate or focusing on the marketing side of things can be really, really draining. And a lot of the clients that I speak to, they tend to get really, really stressed out over the idea of having to do all the marketing themselves and don't really know where to start. They don't know how to really reach out to the leads that they want to find the strong leads that really can convert into official clients.
Right.
And
we'd rather want to meet with the clients, talk, and then have someone help us with the marketing.
Exactly. So, there's a lot of steps to working in the marketing world, and there's a lot of different details to consider. Basically, digital marketing can be very complicated at times, and there's a lot of specifics that you have to consider, which is what I'm going to be discussing today. Specifically, we'll be discussing Google and the importance of having a Google page. So, as I said, we all struggle with navigating the world of digital marketing, and you are not alone. I've spoken with many, many real estate individuals, professionals, brokers, agents who are in the first few years of, it's a little bit off, there we go. First few years of launching their real estate career, and they really don't know where to turn, and they really don't have the budget to turn to one of those fancy agencies that offer a certain amount of support when it comes to branding or when it comes to listings and just marketing in general. But they do charge an arm and a leg often. And a lot of the times in the first 4 to 5 years of working in the real estate industry, budgets usually are tight for agents and brokers, and they're looking to figure it out, but they don't want to break the bank. So with that said, I'm curious to know what your experiences are, Lori, and I want to make sure I pronounce your name correctly. Himanshu, is that how you say it?
Yes.
Yes, perfect. So I just wanted to pass it over to both of you real quick and give you just a few minutes to introduce yourselves and let us know what exactly you're currently doing in the real estate industry, how long you've been in the industry, and what you enjoy about your marketing currently and what you're looking to improve. So whoever wants to start, feel free, and we'll just go from there.
I can start. So we've been in business 25 years. We just transitioned from an independent brokerage to an England Volkers franchise. And in the past, we've been very active on Facebook, not necessarily with real estate information, more community service. And in the past, that's been really good branding and interaction. And I used to put a lot of time into it, and I just don't know that two things. One, I don't know that it really drove us any business and that the ROI on my time was worth it. And also our buyer demographic might not be a Facebook demographic. We're a small resort area, less pricey resort area than a lot of Colorado, but still a resort area. So our demographic is a early retiree or soon to be retiree second homeowner, and they aren't really looking for real estate on Facebook, but we were trying to build just better brand awareness. So I kind of gave up on doing much of that. Trying to figure out what we're going to do, if we're going to go back and be active there, be active on Instagram, but our demographic isn't necessarily there. Our Google page, I think, might be the most important thing to focus on, which was why I signed up for this. We have a Google page. I've worked it a little bit. We have a lot of photos on there. We aren't big on sending out reviews, but that's just a weakness that we got to fix. And I want to know more about how to pop that Google page even more, because I think it's probably the key to hitting our demographic.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Google Business, Google My Business specifically is what it's called. It is one of the main keys in digital marketing when it comes to real estate. Google is really one of the main things that you want to take advantage of when you are in real estate. So, looks like we have someone else popping in. Chantel. So yeah, absolutely. Perfect. That's great. Yeah, I definitely would love to help you with that more and discuss that more with you. Of course, obviously, we're going to discuss it here on the presentation, and it's very, very important. So thanks for sharing. And then Himanshu, if you'd like to go next, and then we'll talk with Chantel afterwards.
Sure. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me. My name is Himanshu. I've been in this practice 9 months, 10 months, and very new, over 9,000 plus agents in Portland. And I'm in the early norming forming setting up stages. I'm a baby learning to crawl in this real estate world. And what I'm looking for, just like I think Lori said, there are many ways, there are many different ways to reach people. We can send letters, postcards, but I think the word Google is not a product or a service, it's a verb. Everybody just uses, hey, let's just Google it, right? And the answer is right there. And there is importance, and that's why for me, the experience is 9 out of 10 times I get the answer I'm looking at from Google reviews or from Google page. So I'm in the process of setting it up. My experience has been a little bit painful in just setting it up and getting my business verified. So I'm curious if you can cover, aspects of getting through that initial hurdle of getting the page verified. That has been my biggest pain point. I know once the page is up, then it's just content upload and, asking the suite of network that we have worked with. And I think one of the hidden advantage of the Google page is people that we know can write a review regardless of if they purchased a home through us or not, is my understanding. Because Google, I can reach out to Janine and say, hey, Janine, remember I saved your life 2 years ago? Can you write me a review, right? And that has nothing to do with real estate, but it's a review of a person or a character or a human being. So there are advantages of this page. I'm just on first base trying to get this verified. That's all.
Absolutely. And it's a process for sure. So you're on the right track. But it's a process, just like building a business and building a career in real estate. It's a process. It doesn't happen overnight. So yes, we will go through all of that Google verification. We'll go through the details of that in the presentation. So thank you. Thank you very much for sharing that. And then Chantel, welcome. Thanks for being here. We were just going through the basics of, what it is that I do as a digital marketing specialist, and I attend to real estate professionals and help them basically launch their digital footprint so they can market and find leads online. And we were just introducing ourselves and discussing basically what we do and how long we've been in the real estate industry, and what it is that you're looking to what you like with what you're doing currently in marketing, but what you also what you're looking to improve on.
Sure. Hi. So I was previously licensed for 10 years and just came back to real estate after working a few years in social services. So I just got relicensed September of last year. So I've never had a Google page before. I have set one up now and really done nothing else with it. So
Yeah, definitely. It's one of those things that you gotta, what I call as a marketer, nurture. You know, when you're working in digital marketing and when you're trying to expand on your, what I call digital footprint, you have to nurture these particular platforms. And Google is definitely one when you're in the real estate industry that you want to consistently nurture, because it takes time and it takes energy to get it to where you want it to be, basically. And that's true about being in the real estate industry too. So it's just one of those stepping stones, basically. But perfect. How long have you, I'm sorry, you might have said, but I think I might have missed it. How long have you been currently in real estate since you've gotten relicensed?
September of last year.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Okay.
So new old agent.
Perfect. Well, excellent. That's wonderful. We're glad that everybody's here. Thank you so much for joining us. So we'll just dive right in then into talking about Google and Google Business Page. And I just want to make sure, can everybody see the PowerPoint well? Everybody can see it good? Yeah, just let me know if you can't. And but this is starting off, we'll just discuss basically why it's important to have a Google Business Page as a real estate professional. So to get started, here we go. So having a Google My Business page, which is what it's called, is very, very important for any real estate professional because it offers a comprehensive profile page of your business equipped with all necessary tools to handle customer reviews, listings, and scheduling options, amongst other things. This is an easily accessible platform for leads to find your listings and schedule showings with you in very little time. In today's digital climate, leads want a quick and simple way to find listings that are specific to their needs. Most individuals who are looking to hire an agent are quick to view past customer reviews and want contact info that is easily accessible and fast scheduling options. It's very important to remember that it's all about the customer journey online, what they're going to find and what they're going to see and how easy it is to get to you through the search engine, specifically through Google. Needless to say, Google is an invaluable platform and it will greatly contribute to the growth and reputation of your real estate venture. With a Google Business Page, real estate professionals can effectively showcase their services, locations, and contact information as well. And it gives leads the ability to contact you, of course, but also for you to connect with them in a professional and efficient manner. All right. So that's the main reason why Google Business Page is very, very significant, especially if you are in real estate. Now let's get a little bit into more of the details of it all. So what exactly does Google Business Page offer? So for starters, one of the most important things when you are discussing digital marketing is going to be certain keywords that you use for your particular region that you are a real estate agent in. And those keywords are basically relevant in regards to SEO. So if you don't know what SEO is, it's a very common thing that we use in digital marketing. It's search engine optimization. Basically, when you are in real estate, there are certain keywords that you want to apply to your listings, as well as all of the content that you put out online. So people, when they do search it in, or when they search anything basic in regards to what they're looking for, let's say, 1 bedroom, 1 bath house in Portland, Oregon on Southeast side for less than 400,000 or for less than 400K. Those sort of options need to be specifically detailed in your listings, as well as the content that you're putting out, in order for people to actually find what it is that you are offering, what it is that you're selling. And that's just a very brief example. There are also certain keywords that you want to establish within your SEO strategy that are, again, specific to your geographic region. So with that said, we'll go on to advertising. So there is the option of free advertising, and those options are, of course, posting online wherever you can. And certain platforms like Facebook, of course, is typically known to be a very, very valuable platform within real estate and free advertising on social media. So that would be a form of free advertising. And that's something that you want to, again, as I said before, nurture. You want to consistently post when it comes to not just listings, but other valuable content that can bring leads into your business. Then we have paid advertising, which is going to be something we'll discuss in a next few slides up, which is going to consist of Google Ads. And paid advertising is very, very beneficial, and it's going to help get more eyes on your listings and more leads to your business faster. And we'll discuss that in a little bit, but those are the main forms of advertising that you want to consider when talking about digital marketing. And then there's, of course, brand management. And I just want to make sure that everybody can still see. Okay, perfect. There's brand management. Now, branding is a whole thing in itself when it comes to developing a business and developing a reputation, especially online. If you do not have a set brand for your business that is specific and customized to who you are and what it is that you're looking to pursue, as well as give to your leads and give to your clientele, that's the first thing that you need to start working on, because that is really what is going to that's really what people are going to think of when they think of you and your business, is your brand. And there's different ways to go about creating a whole brand around your business. And it is a process, but it's a very fun process. It's just a matter of developing it, and it can take time. And you do want to make sure that you know exactly what it is that your leads and that your clientele or your future clientele are looking for. And then we're going to go on to traffic analytics. Now, Google can help you observe what it is, or the type of demographic and that of your traffic that is being attracted, or that the type of individuals that you are attracting with your leads and with your listing, or with your listing and with your content in general. So this is a very, very important part of digital marketing, being able to understand how to observe these analytics and actually observe them consistently to understand what it is that you're doing right within your marketing strategy and what it is that you're doing not so right and what you might need to adjust. This is very, very important. I can't stress it enough. And it can be kind of difficult to navigate the analytics and understand exactly what it all means. But it is extremely important for you to view this and to understand it. And Google offers all of this. It's just a matter of setting it up and being consistent with it and understanding what it is that you're looking at. And that's again, a whole other thing in itself, but we can definitely go over that later for sure. And then we discuss networking. As you know, networking is a key factor in building a real estate business. A lot of clientele and new leads that you're going to receive are going to either be from reviews that people leave you on your Google business page or from referrals that they get word of mouth, basically. A lot of the times when you're dealing with service-based businesses, it's going to be reviews as well as word of mouth referrals that that are going to draw leads into your business. And that's where Google business page is extremely, extremely beneficial, and why you want to continue to nurture it and why you want to get as many positive 5-star reviews as possible. And then again, that goes back to just nurturing your reputation, and you want it to be a positive reputation, getting those 5-star reviews, but also developing content within your brand and within just the world of real estate. It helps you build not just a positive reputation, but it also helps individuals see that they can trust you, see that you know what you're talking about, but you are also somebody to be trusted, somebody who's, that they can rely on when they're going through a very overwhelming experience of finding a house. It's a very overwhelming experience, and they need somebody that they can trust and somebody that knows exactly what they need. And a lot of the times that has to do with nurturing that Google presence, making sure that you respond to those reviews and that you respond to any kind of, not just comments, but any kind of connection that you have with leads. You want to make sure that you do that in an efficient manner, and Google will help you do that. And then lastly, business updates are very important, whether it's current listings that you have, it's updated office hours or scheduling options, or even an updated location if you change offices. You want to make sure that you always keep Google in the loop, because if that stuff is not updated, people are not going to be happy. Believe me, I've had clients who have dealt with other clients or dealt with leads who were very unsatisfied with the fact that they did not update their office hours or their scheduling options, all of that kind of stuff. It can be very complicated when they don't get the right information on Google. So it's all just, again, about nurturing that presence online. So moving forward, what exactly is the importance of a high quality Google presence? So as you can see, over 93% of online searches are through Google. Google is by far the most important and most significant search engine in the world. And it is so significant to maintain a strong online presence through your Google business page, because it is crucial for attracting those new leads and potential clients. In addition, promoting your listings by using your Google business page as well as Google Ads will generate leads faster, as we discussed before. However, simply posting and paying for ads does not guarantee engagement. Customizing high quality listings and ads that convey value and build trust is essential for capturing the attention and interest of potential customers. You don't want to just put stuff out there. You want to make sure that it is high quality and it's something that people enjoy looking at. It's something people enjoy watching. And that's all, again, built into the brand that you are creating for your business. Yet content is not only a part of it. Google is constantly focused on the relevance of your content. And the relevance itself is basically whatever it is that Google can basically how do I explain it? I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain it. It's the relevance that Google understands. Your leads are basically trying to find something specific, and Google will bring the clientele or bring those leads to your listings if they believe that it is properly conveyed in their search, if that makes sense. And that might not make sense. I think I'm stumbling on my words here. This is a kind of a difficult thing to explain because it goes back to search engine optimization. Basically, you want to make sure that whatever it is that you are putting into your listings is going to be properly conveyed online. And that means that you have to have the right keywords. You have to have the right types of listings. And Google will, it's a whole, Google is a whole world in itself. So Google will basically send over any new leads to your listings as long as it's properly.
So maybe it's updated, maybe
Yes.
update relevant.
Yeah,
Right
well,
now.
no, it's more so understanding that there is a way to adjust your SEO strategy to make sure that those keywords are in there that need to be in there. But as long as yes, updated, nurturing that presence online. But it takes time to build that authority, and authority on Google is very, very significant. And we'll get to that when we're talking about getting Google screened and getting your Google badge, basically is what it's described. But you want to build an authority, and that takes time, and that takes nurturing of your Google presence. And once you build that authority, then you will be more relevant through the Google platform, which means you will find more leads faster. And once you build that authority, it's about defending that authority and being able to create strong content that really helps individuals see that you can give them what it is that they need, basically. And again, that just takes time. It takes time and it takes energy. And that Google can give you basically everything that you need in regards to just listings in general, but it's very, 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 very beneficial, and it is where you need to be if you're a real estate agent. Now, here is an example page. This is Randy Bacon's page, and it's a very, very good Google business page, and you can see the details here. There is a profile picture. Now, it's not Randy's profile picture, but it is a profile picture nevertheless. This is typically where I would recommend individuals have a picture of themselves, basically their professional profile picture. Randy does not have that here. However, what he does have is a map to his office, as well as a picture of his office, which is something that is very good. This is also a place where you can put listings, and you can update your listings and put pictures of your current open houses, different things like that. Then you have reviews that are automatically shown right here. He has 34 5-star reviews, which is excellent.
And can I just jump in there really quick?
Yeah.
Because it's been happening where your Google reviews don't show up. People write you a review and they don't show up. Then you can come to Taryn and me, and we have a video where it's very easy actually to get them to show. So just heads up.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You want everything to be seen right here in this one particular platform. And I will go onto Google here in a minute and show you exactly what people see when they search your name or search realtors in my area, all of that stuff. But you can see here all of these details: contact information, address, scheduling options, hours, reviews, everything. And everything is here, and it is exactly what people want when they are looking to find somebody to help them find a home, basically. They want to schedule an appointment with you in a very quick and easy manner. They want to make sure that your hours are updated. So always keep your hours updated. They want to see the reviews. They want to see that you have 5-star reviews, all of that. So let's, I think
We could
I'm
actually
going-
maybe take one of your guys', Lori's or Chantel's, one
Yep.
of your guys' Google pages, maybe if you like.
Yeah, let me go on to Google
Sure.
real quick. Because I want to show you guys an example through Google. So you guys are still seeing the presentation, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm trying to think of, let me do a new share. I think that's what I'm going to have to do now. Here we go. Perfect. All right. Let's do this instead. All right. Can you see my Google page now?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. All right. So who wants to volunteer? Anybody?
My page is not verified, so I don't think that would work.
Okay.
I
You
will.
can go to ours. You can go to ours. It's Engel & Volker's Pagosa Springs. So ENGEL ampersand. No, EN.
EN.
Lori,
so-
maybe
yeah.
type it in the chat.
Okay.
GEL.
I'll put it in the chat.
Okay.
I've got used to typing everything out for everybody, especially with my last name. It's like, just gotten used to that. Well, as Lori is doing that, everybody who has their Google page, please send it to me and I'll write you a nice 5-star review.
Exactly. Want to get as many 5-star reviews as possible. All right. Let me put that in real quick. Oh, I'm putting it in the chat. What am I doing? I'm typing in the chats, not in Google. Let me just redo it. There we go. Here we go. All right. So is this correct? Is this your page?
Yep.
Excellent. Okay. So just going to go up a little bit here. Now, everything that shows up on the left, that is important. However, and I'm going to use Randy's page eventually too, just as a quick example as well, just because this will help convey what I'm about to say. But there are going to be times when people will type in your name, for example, where something else might pop up. For example, Randy, there is apparently a famous photographer by the name of Randy Bacon. And when you type in Randy Bacon, and Randy is, of course, a realtor who works with Janine, and he's with eXp Realty. He's the example that I'm using today. But when you type in Randy Bacon, just Randy Bacon, the photographer will pop up here on the left. And nothing really shows up. So Randy has to be, nothing shows up when it comes to Randy specifically. So Randy has to be very particular that when he tells clientele to find him on Google, he has to tell them to type in Randy eXp Realty or Andy Bacon Realtor. And then his information will pop up here on the left, as well as up here on the left and up and over here on the right. Fortunately, this name is that you have here is very, and I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. Engel and Volker's Pagosa.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'm glad I got it right. This is a very unique name, and this is a very unique business name. And so that's excellent. Immediately when you type this in, all of your stuff pops up. And you can see here on the right, you want to make sure that your business page is fully equipped with everything that a lead is going to want when they are looking to connect with you. Now, here, this is a very good start. You have over 10 strong Google reviews, which is excellent. I say once you get over 10, that's really when you're in a good, strong spot. And then you just want to continue to nurture those reviews. You do want to respond to them very soon after they are posted on Google. And that's one of the key factors to getting people to trust your business and trust that you know what you're talking about and that you're going to take care of them once they come to you. They want to see the reviews, but they also want to see your responses to the reviews. So it's very, very important to remember that. And then we have the website. We want to make sure that the website is connected directly to your website. And it looks like it is, so that's perfect. We don't want any issues there. And then, of course, address, office hours, always make sure this is updated, phone number. But what this is missing is scheduling options. Now, I don't know if you do have on, through Zoom scheduling options, if you do scheduling or if you do open houses or anything along those lines. But typically people want scheduling options down here. And that is something that you do want. I would recommend personally adjusting. And I would also say that these pictures are great for sure. And you can obviously click on them and you can see all of the photographs, but I would recommend having more profile pictures of the team as well. That's just an adjustment personally that I would recommend. And people like to see the people that they're going to be working with. They like to put a face to a name. They like to put a face to a voice. So this is a good, strong Google business page. You already have a really strong start. It's just a matter, again, of nurturing it and continually focusing on building that reputation and realizing that it takes time and it takes energy, and you don't want to, put it aside for 2 months and then go back to it. It's just not going to work that way. You're not going to be able to develop a strong presence if you do it that way. You want to be on your Google business page. I would recommend at least for like a half an hour every day, 30 minutes, 45 minutes to a day. That's at least what I do when I'm trying to nurture my particular platforms. I don't have a Google business page just yet personally myself because my business is a little bit different. But when it comes to my social media platforms, as well as my personal websites, I have to nurture those, and I have to be on them at least. I like to be on them at least an hour a day, just to consistently respond to people's comments and reviews and make sure that I am effectively connecting with people, the people that I need to build a reputation and gain new clients, basically. So with that said, thank you very much, Lori, for letting me use your Google page. I'm going to also just type in and show you Randy Bacon, not Rando, Randy Bacon.
That was a good reminder because I have 9 reviews. So you said with 10, that really gives a boost, right?
Yeah, it does. It does. It gives a boost within Google itself. But get as many as you possibly can. I would recommend going over 20 at least, like trying to get, once you hit like 15 to 20, then you really start to bump up there when people are looking for realtors in their area. All right. So as I was stating before, it's important to let people know what to search in Google when they're looking for you. If people are looking for Randy Bacon immediately, the photographer Randy Bacon is going to pop up. And again, Randy is part of the EXP group, and he's wonderful, but he isn't the first thing that pops up when you type in his name. So he has to be very specific with people when he wants them to find him. He has to say, put in Randy Bacon EXP, which is the agency that he works for, or Randy Bacon broker. And immediately his information pops up, his LinkedIn page, his Facebook page. Why is it doing this? It's just being picky with me today. His, no, don't allow, blah, blah. And his Zillow page, all of that. And then on the side, you see here his specific Google page. He has 34 Google reviews, very strong, all 5-star. And he has pretty much everything that you could want. He has the option for scheduling appointments. He has his contact information, his location, all of that. I would recommend that he would put an updated profile picture. And I would say maybe some more updated pictures of his team. There are some good pictures though of his team here and of some events, which is very good.
That
Again,
was my
people
crypto event.
people want to, again, they want to put a face to a name, or they want to put a face to a name. They want to put a face to a voice, whatever. They want to know, they want to see who they're dealing with. So having those team profile pictures or even personal profile pictures is key. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing on this particularly and go back to sharing. Actually, I think I should have just, because now I think I go back to this. Here we go. Now I want to discuss Google Ads. And why is this in the way? Sorry, I'm having a hard time getting this bar out of the way. Here we go.
It's
There.
okay. I can see how
You can
we
see
saw
everything
before.
okay?
Is everybody good too?
Everybody still good seeing the presentation? Perfect. Okay. Excellent. So let me get into, let's talk about Google Ads. Now, Google Ads is very, very, very beneficial. Google Ads is one of the best ways for luxury real estate agents to get their listings in front of the right buyers and sellers, or in front of just the right individuals at the right time, basically. Google Ads works by a pay per click basis, which basically means that you don't pay unless somebody actually clicks on your ad, which is very, very beneficial. And it gets those listings and those ads out there faster, and it helps get more clients to your business in a more effective and efficient way. Many realtors use Google Ads to get their eyes, or to get leads looking at their listings much faster and in a more effective way. They want to make sure that their listings and their ads are high quality, however. And once those listings and those ads are high quality, and once more individuals have their eyes on those ads and on those listings, the more Google is going to generate your ads and your listings popping up first before other realtors in your area. It helps you get basically on top compared to other realtors in your area. And that really just, that puts you at the top, and that's what you want. When people are Googling realtors in my area, you want your Google business page, and you want your ads and your listings to be one of the first that pop up. Now, let's go into discussing earning your Google business badge. Now, this is something that Manchu was talking about, being Google verified, basically. And this is basically a way for Google to screen your business and screen your profile page, so they can help individuals see that you are verified and that you have a strong reputation on Google and that you are to be trusted. It's one of the best ways to build authority online and through Google. It helps you establish a solid Google presence. This badge will signify that you are licensed and vetted as a business supported by Google. And that's one of the best things that you can do as a real estate agent. It enhances your online reputation, and it instills that trust in potential customers and encourages them to choose your services over other realtors in your area. And when once you
jump in, so the difference between badge and getting verified.
It's the same thing.
Oh, it is the same thing. Okay.
It's the same thing. Yeah. So sorry, I should have let you know that they're the same thing. Basically, you get a Google badge, and that means that you're verified by Google, that you're a trusted business within the Google sphere, within the Google world, the realm.
And that did change because you do it by YouTube now, correct? Not YouTube, by video camera.
Video camera?
Video camera, because I ran into that. I got it verified, and before it was always they send out a letter and you have to get a pin and everything like that. But now it was like take a screen of the QR code, walk through where your business is, and then send it in.
That's interesting. I haven't heard. That might be something new that they're doing. Yeah, I haven't heard that just yet. I haven't. And you said there's different ways. Well, typically you would want to go onto Google and you would have to basically go through the process of confirming that you are a strong enough business and have a strong enough Google presence to be verified on that platform. And there's a process to go through that. Typically you have to be the one to start the process. From my experience, it's not Google that reaches out to you. It's more so you start the process and then, you know, make sure that you build a strong enough reputation on your page to actually be verified. Now,
Manchu, I just want to make sure that you're taking care of, you mentioned something about you're having trouble getting verified.
Yeah, Janine, what you talked about is there are two ways to get verified. One is by a postcard, and the second one is, like you said, scan the QR code and take your phone and prove it in a minute that, hey, this is the name of the street or name of the home or the address. They give them visual, video proof that this is legit. You know, I can put Janine's address as my business address, but they'll be like, prove it. Right. So you create this video, it gets sent, and then either a human or algorithm evaluates and matches and then says, yep, it is the same location, and they verify it. That's what Janine's talking about, verifying business through video.
Yes. Okay. Sorry. I missed that. I wasn't quite sure what you were talking about, Janine. Yes, that is accurate. Yes, they do need, they want strong proof that in fact you are real, that you're not a bot, basically, I think is what you're describing, that your business is real, that everything that you're providing is real, basically. And yes, that is accurate. You do have to jump through those hoops when you are trying to get verified. And that's a whole process. And it's an important process. It's definitely worth the time and the energy. But you do have to work your way up to it. And that's, of course, building that strong reputation and that strong presence on your page. So I do want to go back and I'm jumping back and forth between the presentation and Google, but I do want to go back to Google just real quick and show you what I'm talking about in regards to being verified as an agent or as a real estate professional in general. New share. Sure. All right. Can everybody see the Google page? Are we good? Perfect. Okay. So what I'm going to do next is basically pop in, which I'm going to kind of try to determine what exactly someone who is looking for a home or somebody who's looking for a realtor in their area is going to be doing, basically, when they are trying to find somebody to trust, somebody to help them find a home in their area. It's all about understanding the behavior of your leads and of your potential clients, trying to understand their behavior online and their behavior on the Google platform. So if I was somebody looking for a home, immediately my first thought is, if I don't have somebody that has been referred to me, if I don't know of any realtors, I'm literally just going to type into Google realtors in my area. This is a very common search. Immediately, people who have been Google verified are going to pop up. I'm currently in Eugene. I'm located in Portland, but right now I'm in Eugene visiting family. But immediately realtors in my area in Eugene who have been Google screened are going to pop up first.
Are they paying for advertisement? Just curious. Are they
paying for? Some of them are, but some of them, this is specifically their Google page. Because if I click on it, you see that their Google page pops up. And the reason why this guy is popping up first, you see, is because he's nurtured his presence. He has a very strong reviews, almost 5 stars, and he has over 500 of them, which that takes time. That takes time and energy. So do not feel the pressure to get over 500 reviews, because this is somebody who's been nurturing his page for quite some time, clearly. But he pops up as one of the first. So does this person, has a very, very strong reputation, 19 years in the business. Nick Schaefers has over 23 years in the business. This person, over 100, almost 200, almost 5-star reviews, 10 plus years in the business. This individual, 5-star reviews, almost 60, 3+ years in the business. So you can see there's obviously a distinction between these individuals and how long they've been in the business, how many reviews they have, but still they're Google screened, they're licensed and checked by Google partners, as it states down here. They're a trusted partner, they're sponsored. And it's them nurturing that presence, and that takes time and that takes energy, as I've said a million times before, but they've done this. All of these individuals have taken that time and they've put the energy into it, and now they're coming out literally on top. And this is what I mean by coming out on top, is that your presence online is one of the first that pops up when people search realtors in my area. So that's something really, really important to remember. Now I'm going to go back to the presentation. So we just want to discuss basically why this is important. And I've gone through these details quite a bit already throughout the presentation, but I just want to finish off the presentation with helping you understand more in depth of why nurturing your presence on Google is so significant. So building a digital network is one of the most important things that you can do as a realtor. Building that strong online presence requires the time and effort, as I've said a million times, and maintaining a consistent streamline of content, listings, and client and affiliate engagement will provide you with the solid leads that you want to make your business soar. It is so important to communicate not just with clientele, but with affiliates as well, with individuals within your industry, other people that you can network with, that can send you referrals. It's so important. And you can do that with anyone, anywhere, as long as you nurture your Google business page. And that goes into developing that digital footprint. And your digital footprint, it greatly impacts the perception that your leads have on you. And that goes with reviews. It has to do with the type of listings and the type of content that you're putting out, whether it's blogs, whether it's inspirational quotes, different things like that you're putting out that are customized to your brand. That is all helping build that digital footprint that you are trying to create and nurture. It's very, very significant, and it has those long-term benefits that you see that I just showed you from those individuals that popped up on top, who were Google screened, and we're building that positive digital footprint. And lastly, we deal with the algorithm. Now, the algorithm is a very important thing to acknowledge when you're trying to build that footprint online. And that all goes back to what I was discussing before, which is SEO. So search engine optimization, which helps guide your leads to your listings. And it's one of the most important ways and one of the most effective ways to selling and getting eyes on what it is getting eyes on your business in general. Understanding your target audience is key in creating an effective SEO strategy. And there's a marketing strategy, there's a branding strategy, and there's an SEO strategy that comes with digital marketing as a whole. And you have to put all of those, you have to consider all of those factors, and you have to put them all together to help build your business and build your digital footprint. This algorithm that we're talking about is going to determine the fate of your ads, your posts, your photos, and your videos online. It arranges the content that you're putting out in order of relevance based on how strong your online presence is. And that's basically what I was trying to say before in when I was discussing your online presence and building and nurturing your Google page is and discussing SEO as a whole, is that basically you have this presence and you have to build relevance online, because Google is going to arrange your profile and arrange the content and the ads that you're putting out there based on how relevant it is. And then basically just trying to hold on to that relevance is how and why you need to nurture your presence online. So that's a lot of stuff that I just told you. But that's basically the main reason. Those are the main few reasons why having a Google presence and continuing to grow it and continuing to build it and to pay attention to it is so significant, because it will help you it'll help you get on top basically. And you will be one of the leading real estate professionals in your area, as long as you play your cards right, basically. So what is next? We are now at the mark at 11 o'clock. So we are almost done. I want to leave at least a little bit of room for questions, but I do want to acknowledge what is next. And what is next is basically you understanding your leads and your clients' journey online specifically.
Whoops. I think we lost her. Chantel, are you still there? Lori?
I'm here.
Hi. I think she got kicked out. I'm not quite sure what happened. Her Wi-Fi just went out. Whoops. Okay. Well, we'll see if she comes back on, but Lori, did you have any questions, or Chantel?
I don't, I've got to get back to work actually, but thank you.
Did this help?
Yeah, makes
Good.
me want to up our reviews, so.
Perfect. Yeah, Lori, send me your Google page and I'll write a review for you.
Do you want me to send it in this email?
Yeah, why didn't you put it in the chat here? Both Chantel and Lori, put your Google business page in there. And Chantel, you have my cell phone. You can just text it to me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, that wasn't.
Hi, can everybody hear me?
Yes, they had to leave.
I'm so sorry.
That's
My
okay.
Wi-Fi cut out. I had to use my data, and now I'm having to use my data on my phone. Oh, is
Okay,
everybody
let's stop
gone?
recording. Hang on. But
Yep.
thank you. That was amazing. Let's just stop the recording.